This was a real good point. When does a man love himself? Often than not, some cats get this misconstrued, and it's got nothing to do with how many women you dig, how many cars you got, or cribs you got, or how much money you got, or you know, is when you love yourself, you love your health, you love what you have been blessed with. It's never about anything material or superficial or artificial. Often than not, sometimes I watch content creators and people create these illusional videos, and they talk to all these women and all these people in places, and they say, well, what about this and that? And the woman will tell them this and tell them that. And then you go back until you're looking at that to sell you that voyeurism, that fantasy, that facade, but that doesn't satisfy your mentally desire. So I was just often asked, when do you know? Sometimes I've been told like, oh, I could tell that once upon a time you thought like this or that. Well, every man goes through those phases, and sometimes they live it forever. But then there comes a point where you love yourself, so therefore, the folks that you love, they know it. And when you love yourself, you don't have to sacrifice your soul for superficial things. You don't have to you're very aware of things. It's the way you talk, it's the way you walk. It really is. Your spiritual foundation is there. It's never conceited, it's never divided, and it's never done anything to show anyone out or be bad. You just speak the facts from how you are. And if you're wrong, you're wrong, and you admit it. That right there is when a man finds himself, when he finds himself whole. He can admit he's wrong, but he could definitely let you know he's right. He could definitely stand on principles, speak out on character, what he won't stand for, and what he feels is right. And you're thinking in the right frame of mind. No false delusions. And money is not the end all be all. It's a necessity, but it's just another piece of paper. You don't get infatuated by nothing. You don't get caught up trying to look something that you're not, trying to be with somewhere. When they say something's out of your league, out your element, well, you say, okay, it's not no big deal. But they're out of my league and my element too, because I don't have to lower or go to that particular levels or whatnot. I don't need that. You'll learn that things of this world aren't for you, and you learn to keep your higher ground, your moral, your spiritual, your foundation. That's when you're at peace with yourself. You can always tell by the conversations. Yeah, sometimes you got to get out of pocket. Sometimes you got to clap back and let some turkeys